if you're in your 20s, you need to listen to this, because it's a lot of mistakes that we make in our 20s. I'm about to speak from experience because I'm in my 20s. I'm 23 years old, so I know these things that I'm telling y'all. So by the end of this video, I need you to watch this whole video so you can avoid making these financial mistakes that can set you back for years. Now, I'm not talking about just the $7 worth of coffee. That can push you back if you keep doing it consistently, because it's going to add up. But I'm talking about these financial things, these 7 financial mistakes that people make, always make, that can set you back for years. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get straight into the video. The first mistake I want to talk about is trying to look established before actually being established. In other words, trying to look rich, trying to look successful. Like, I understand you gotta manifest it into your life, but the thing is, people be trying to, it's a certain way you can go about it. You can still look clean, such that you ain't gotta go get the most expensive nothing, actually. You don't have to go get the most expensive car, you don't have to go get the most expensive clothes, shoes. I'm always say that every time. Jewelry, none of that. Like, right now I'm in a position to where I'm looking for a car right now. The best option probably would be going to get me a nice cash car, you feel me? Or I can go get me a cheaper, like something that's gonna last long, right? So I'm probably looking at a Toyota Camry right now, you feel me? Even though I said I was gonna get like an SUV, mind you, I just had a BMW. But it's like they don't really hold value as much as the Camry and stuff like that. So it's more reliable, it can last before, but I could pay it off early and still ride. That's a good daily gas, maintenance, all that stuff is good. I don't have to, also, going out to buying clothes, you could go get you some joggers, females, you go get you some 2-pieces, you know, something like that. Try to go natural on your hair for a little while, let your hair breathe, let your hair breathe. It's okay, you gotta embrace yourself, because you out here trying to impress these folks that don't even know you. They not paying your bills at all. They're not helping you pay your bills. So stop trying to impress these other people. And I know that may not be what it is, but you may be impressing people and you don't even notice it, because you don't have to go get them $400 shoes, them $1,000 shoes to go back to school. You don't gotta do that. All this stuff is materialistic, gang. It's gonna set you back, and because you're gonna keep doing it over and over. And then it's like, bro, if you know how to dress, you can get clean with the cheap stuff. You don't gotta go all out and go, you can go get you a $20 shirt or a pack of shirts for $20. You feel me? You white tees, something like that. The next mistake is using your credit limit like it's your money. And I'm saying it like this because I did it before, right? We gonna talk about me. I did it before. I had got a credit limit, and I'm just steady swiping, acting like I don't gotta pay it back, and that's gonna put you more and more and more in debt. You gotta have control of the money. Imagine if you get a $1,000 credit limit and you blow through that. Imagine what you'll do to a $10,000 one, $25,000 or $100,000 one. You feel me? Imagine what you'll do to that. So you gotta just, when you swiping that credit card, bro, pay that money back. Don't just swipe that credit card crazy or whatever. Don't just spend it on anything. Don't do that. If you know you don't have the money, don't swipe that credit card. Unless it's maybe an emergency, but you know for sure that you're going to pay it back. Because you may tell yourself, ooh, I'm going to pay it back. But guess what? Something happens. Now you can't pay it back. This next check, I'm gonna pay it back on this. But you want something. Stop getting in the mindset of thinking that this credit card is your money. Granted, it is, but you got to pay it back to boost something. You holding off from doing these things could push you ahead of a lot of people in America right now. Because if you look at it, the dollar is decreasing. Most people don't have money saved. Most people don't have income coming in. But we not worried about everybody else, you feel me? We worrying about ourselves right now. So, Brody, just when you're using that credit card, use it with some sense. Use it with something on your shoulders. Use your head, use your brain, because if not, it's gonna fuck you in the end. I'm talking about all the way. The next thing I want to talk about, the third mistake is stop just looking at the monthly payment. You may be like, oh, it's only $49 a month. It's only $50 a month or something like that. But you gotta look at the bigger picture. All right, how much is this actually costing me? How long am I holding on to this subscription or whatever it is that you're buying? Because you can really just add that up and see how much it costs. Plus, you gotta think about the interest. So let's do this. You may want a credit. You may want a credit card, a car, or something like that. It's really these cars. These cars is one of the biggest financial setbacks right now. You can look it up. It's research everything. If you finance a car, the interest rate, you need to look. Right now, the interest rates are very, very high. Very high. I think back in 2023, I think somebody told me, or I seen it to where like somebody had got like a 1% interest rate or something like that. That's when interest rates was good. I think a 3 might be good. Hey, don't get me wrong, because I really don't know for real. I think 3% good, 5% may be good, maybe a little too high. But just know that interest adds the fuck up for real. Especially on the car notes, on them big ass loans, you're gonna be paying a couple thousands extra on top of what you already paying. Like you notice when you get you may say, okay, this is only $500 a month, but your interest rate is set at a certain point. So when you pay that $500, it's only putting a little percentage towards that principal versus the other money. Most of the other money is going straight to the interest. So you're not really paying nothing down towards the car. So you may get a car, you may think, oh, I'm paying it one time a month, and I'm paying it, and you may notice like, dang, I still owe this amount of money on this car. Where is my money going to? It's going to the interest. So you gotta look at the whole thing to see like what's going on. How much is it actually costing you? So don't just think, okay, I'm just paying it monthly. It's cheaper. This look like a better option. Sometimes these cars, like we still talking on the car situation, these car dealerships will make you extend your term from 60 to maybe 84 months, 19% insurance, just to make a sale. They don't give a fuck about you, bro. They gonna make it to where you paying them, they eating, they got the deal. So guess what? They getting paid. Survival of the fittest, bro. Survival of the fittest. And then the next mistake is not having no saving money, no emergency fund. We're gonna call this the old shit money. If you don't got no old shit money, old shit can't happen, and old shits always happen. They happen every day, believe it or not. Something is what always. I feel like something always happens to where you gotta go get your savings. Your life could be going so great, and the next thing you know, boom, you gotta go grab some money. A tire can blow out. Your AC in your house can go out. You may gotta move. You know, you may gotta get something on your car fixed. Your phone may break. Anything could happen. A doctor bill, medical bill. Like, come on, something can easily happen, and you don't got the money you don't have the money liquid to go to get it. Don't fall in that trap of not having no money. So what you need to do is when you get paid, when your income coming in, out your income, when you getting paid, you need to put some money to the side. Most people don't put no money to the side. You gotta put the money to the side. You have to. Because if not, like I always say, the money is going to save you. So that's why you need to save the money. For real. If you ain't got no money over set to the side, bro, and then something pops up, now you just shit out of luck. Now you don't know what you're gonna do. Now you probably gotta go take out a loan, go ask somebody for some money, and you don't want to do that. Your pride and your ego may be too big for you to do that. And so now you just gonna suffer. You're gonna think it's just gonna come to you. No, you gotta bust a move. That's what you gotta do. You're gonna have to bust a move, because if not, you just fucked up, and it's like, damn. Nobody want to be in that position. Nobody. I know for a fact they don't. This is a big one that I live by. This one, like, I'm always trying to find ways to increase my income, right? So the mistake is you stand at the same income for too long. Let's say you making $40,000 at your job, you're 9 to 5, but you just okay, comfortable with that. So what it means is you're being comfortable, right? Everybody gonna tell you like to save more, spend less, such and such, but nobody gonna tell you to make more money. You need to, like, I done told myself this. I feel like the economy is going up. I really don't want to budget. I'd rather just make more money. But I want to budget and make more money. I don't want to just sit at the same source. I don't want to just sit at the same income or have just one source of income. Because the way this world is going, how the dollar is depreciating, everything is depreciating. You gotta have extra, more than one source of income. I don't want to stay at the same income. It's really impossible to. It is. Even if you may be living below your means, still. But it's like sometimes you gotta spend money to make money, or spend some more money to have good things that will last longer. You feel me? So it's like staying stuck at that same income, bro. You gotta pick you up a skill, either move jobs or something. You can't just stay at that one income. If you're not seeing no progress in your job, what you working in, like you're not getting no promotions, no extra raise, nothing, gotta know you gotta know your net worth. You gotta know what you worth for real. You don't let nobody shit you out your money. You know what you putting in. Get these raises, get these salary increases, get these high income skills under your belt. Up your income. Don't just sit at the same income being comfortable. No. It may be making you some money, you may be getting by, but you want to be flying by. You feel me? So go ahead. Find you another source of income. Get you add something to your income. Add something to your resume or something like that, so you can get you some more money. Because I'm telling you, think about it. The money that we have now could have did us something back in the day. Versus what we have now, it's not really doing us nothing for real. So we gotta work a little harder. That's why people wish they was back in the times where rent was $500. You won't see these little Facebook posts. People be joking about it, but they be dead ass like, damn, I wish times go back to when it was like this. I wish times go back to when it was like back then. Or it was fun back then. Of course it was fun because shit was cheaper. Ain't shit funny right now. Especially when you ain't got no money for real. Or even if you got money, it just shit just too high. Nobody trying to be spending all this money when shit was just that cheaper back then. Like, bro, come on. Even though I know it's like, what I'm trying to say, even though I know times change, but still, the sixth mistake is waiting on the perfect timing, waiting for you to get some real money, waiting and procrastinating. Stop doing it. Go ahead and start now. You don't have to wait till you get a salary increase. You don't have to wait till you start making more money. You don't have to wait till the perfect time until you get the right stuff. You don't have to wait. Just go ahead and start whatever it is. You don't have to budget when you get a raise. You don't have to, stop waiting, because the time may never, ever come. And when the time will never, ever come, think about this. If you wait to start saving your money when you get a higher paycheck, how you gonna know how to save it if you ain't already got the repetitions in? If you ain't already been doing it, you gotta start off small. If you know how to save with the small money, of course you're gonna be a dog when it comes to that big money. You're gonna know what you're doing. You're gonna know how to do it. So don't shit yourself. Treat yourself. And that's just that. Like, stop waiting. It's no such thing as the perfect time. There's no such thing as waiting for when I get some more money. Stop that shit. For real. I'm telling you. Whether you 20, 25, 29, whatever age you are, stop it. Avoid this. Don't fall in the trap of doing this. And then another one. The last one is thinking that you have plenty of time. Don't get me wrong. Matter of fact, fuck that. You don't have no time. You don't have plenty of time. Everybody got their set time of how long they on this earth. You on God's timing. For real, for real. So, with that being said, stop thinking that you have plenty of time. Go ahead and get this shit done now. Start doing it now, because you never know. You never fucking know. You never know. So, 30 may feel far away from you. If you're 20, 21, it may feel far away. But as you keep telling yourself that you got time, shit gonna be flying by. Next thing you know, you're 25, then you're 27, then you're 29, then you're 30. Like, boom. Don't get me wrong, 30 not too late neither. But it's okay. It's better to start early. Why not start early when you got the opportunity to start early? Why keep waiting and push the time back? You don't gotta have your, and I'm not, the thing is, you don't even have to have your whole life figured out. You damn near can start at 18. You don't have to have your whole life figured out. But you gotta start somewhere. Start. Don't waste time. Take advantage. And that's gonna be today's video, bro. Make sure you don't make these 7 mistakes. Please don't make these 7 mistakes. These are 7 mistakes that a big percentage of the world made when in their 20s. And I've made those mistakes in my 20s. But I'm still in my 20s, and guess what? I figured it out. Don't make these mistakes no more. Make some, you feel me? Do better. Create better habits. And boom. We up.